where do we go from here? Tell me, where do we go from here? Show me, all I need is directions, 'cause I'm feeling the pressure. Where do we go from here?
Are you ready for little bro to be born, Carmies? You're not?
Huh?
You ready for him to be born? Yeah? A boy? Yeah, a boy. Yeah, little baby bro. You're just interested, you can see that, can't you? You can see the crisps.
Don't look yet. You want to give little bro a kiss?
No, she just wants the crisps. What's good, Fizz fam? Welcome back to the UK, where we are here, like nesting, settling, getting ready for this baby to come out.
Big baby. The midwife did feel him the other day, and she said it's definitely not a 10-pounder.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I reckon he's going to be 8'5", the same as Sienna. Sienna and Mia will play with you while I show you guys what's inside my hospital bag. So as a lot of you probably already know, I'm not actually going to be having a hospital birth. I'm planning on having a home birth again, which I had with Karma. It was such a positive experience. My birth went so smoothly compared to Mia and Sienna's births, which were in the hospital. They were very painful, scary, and lasted a long time. The home birth was just magical. You should check the video out of Karma's home birth. It's so beautiful. And I urge any of you, if you're like planning to have a baby or you're currently pregnant, just like do your research and look into home births. They're amazing for most women. I'm so excited to get to do it again. So you're probably wondering why I've got a hospital backpack. That is just in case if there's any reason that I had to go to the hospital because something went wrong, which is very likely in home births. They're very, very safe if you've got a low risk pregnancy, or maybe the baby might have to go for whatever reason. I just think it's sensible to have it packed, because if I did have to rush to hospital or go there, it would be really annoying having to try and think of things to pack, or I might not be able to. So I've got this here for just like peace of mind. This hospital bag would be what I would be taking to hospital if I was going to have a hospital birth as well, if I wasn't planning on a home birth. So if you're planning on having a baby, this might give you some ideas. However, I've probably forgotten loads of things in here with my pregnancy brain. So please let me know, guys, if you can think of anything that I didn't think of, and let me know on our recent post on @FamilyFizz on Instagram. I'd really appreciate that. I've got my phone laid on top, and the reason for that is obviously nobody can live without their phone in the 21st century. So if in an emergency I have to go there, I'd ideally love it if like Darren or me remembered to bring my phone with me, because not just because I want to be scrolling on Instagram in hospital, but because obviously I'll need this to contact Darren if he goes home. So I think that's really like an important thing to remember. However, I'm sure hospitals do have hospital phones, but it's handy having this, and plus you can take photos on it. In this side, this is mostly all of my things that I'm going to need in the hospital. And here I have a very super comfy and fluffy dressing gown. So because like in hospitals you tend to wear like your pajamas or your nighties, don't you, or the hospital gowns. So this will be super comfy for modesty, warmth, and just feeling a little snug. I really like this one. I've also got a pair of fluffy socks here. These are super soft and fluffy. I love fluffy things at the moment. And when you're in labour or after you've had a baby, you can get quite cold. You can go through like stages of feeling really super hot in labour and then going super cold. I haven't got any slippers, so if you have slippers, bring those. However, on this side here, I do have my sliders to walk around in the hospital and also when I leave them. And I have actually been using these as my main form of shoes here in the UK. Some of you guys on Instagram are saying, where's Georgie's shoes? Why is she wearing sliders? And that's because my trainers don't fit me anymore and they're very uncomfortable. My feet have swollen up so much. So sliders are like my saviour at the moment, although my feet are getting very cold. Also, I have a nightie to wear, maybe during, if I'm giving birth in the hospital, if I have to do that, or afterwards. And I really like this one because it's a tout est possible, which means anything is possible. And I thought, wow, when I saw this nightie, I thought it was the best nightie you could ever have because it's got the most positive mantra on there ever. And when you're giving birth, you need positivity, lots of it, because it's a very hard thing to do. It's very intense and you need all you can get. So when people run marathons, they repeat positive mantras. And when you give birth, it's very similar to a marathon, but obviously a lot more deeper and harder, I'd definitely say. Definitely harder. So it's important to have like some positive, like empowering messages on your clothing. And then I also have a pack of maternity knickers, some big granny knickers here. These are really, really good because afterwards you have to wear big like sanitary towels because you experience a lot of bleeding, a bit like a really, really heavy period. So you're not going to be wanting to wear like your most fancy knickers really. after you've delivered your baby. I've got a pack here of bamboo nursing bras, because if you want to breastfeed, then you need bras which you can clip down. And also after you have a baby, you want to wear comfortable bras because your boobs will get massive. They're going to get full of milk whether you breastfeed or not. Your boobs are going to be huge, so you just want some really comfy, easy access bras to wear. And these are bamboo, which are meant to be kind of like breathable and more like kinder on your skin. And then here I have one of Karma's little t-shirts. This is like her little pajama top. You're probably wondering why I'm bringing this. This is because it smells of Karma so much, and when I had an appointment with a doula in Dubai, when I was thinking about having the baby there, she said it's like really good if you go to hospital and you bring like one of your little kids like clothing items in there, so you can smell it and it just smells of them, and it can help relax you and it can release like oxytocin, really nice hormones. Like I kind of feel weird that I'm going to be going to like if I go to hospital I have to leave Karma here, and I will really miss her, because even though I'm now about to have another baby, she's still my little baby. So, oh, it smells amazing. So I just want that. And then I have a towel. I've got a nice big bath towel here. This is so if after I have a shower, I've got my own towel, which is familiar to me. I can't remember whether hospitals have like their own towels that you can use. I'm pretty sure they do, but this is just handy to have just in case for me or the baby. So I thought you can't go wrong with that. And then I also have a carrier bag here, just in case I have any soiled clothes which might be wet or bloody. So I can put these into here, so then they won't like mess up the rest of the suitcase. And when I get home, I can just have the dirty laundry bag, pop it next to the washing machine, and then hopefully, I don't know, one of the girls will do the washing for me. I'm sure they will. This is really weird because I keep talking about as if I'm giving birth in hospital, which I'm not, but I'm just going for it just in case. It feels like I keep forgetting. I'm like, I give birth in hospital now. No, I'm not. And then here, I did mention that after you have a baby, you lose a lot of blood, like a really heavy period. And I've got these maxi pads here, these organic cotton ones, and these also like biodegradable. So these are like better for the environment, and they're a lot better for you as well because they haven't got like chlorine on them and bleach. If you just had a baby, down below is going to be very open and raw and sensitive. So putting loads of chemicals near around your lady bits is probably not a good idea. So going for natural ones is a better option if you can get hold of these. I've also got some eco breast pads. I actually don't tend to go through a lot of these when the baby's born. I do experience a lot of leakage when you first start breastfeeding. That's completely normal, but I feel like one box is always enough, because last time with Karma I stocked up and I got like 5 of these and I didn't use them up, and then I ended up giving them away. So I actually don't think you need as many as you think you do, whereas these you probably need quite a lot. And then I also have some makeup wipes. It's really good for freshening up your skin and taking makeup off if I have some makeup on, and just like cleansing. And I really like these ones because these aren't tested on animals, and they're also new ones which Simple does, biodegradable ones. So I picked these up in the supermarket. Makeup wipes, as a lot of you probably know, are like really handy to have, so I'm going to take those with me. And then here I have like a little toiletry bag, and I've got a little bamboo eco toothbrush in there. I actually don't have any toothpaste in there yet because I need to order some of that. And then I also have some money here. I think it's really important if you can bring like a spare card or some spare cash, because when you're in hospital you might need to like pay for things like food, or sometimes I think people come around and they offer to take photographs and things like that. So I've just popped some money in there as well. However, like if Darren's going to be coming to the hospital, he'll have his card and money with him as well, but I think it's just handy to have that just in case you needed it for something. You never know, do you? And then in here I have a hairband for tying my hair back. So if I want to have a shower or during labor, or you know, it just, especially now I've got hair extensions in, it feels really nice just to put your hair up in that pineapple. And then I found these essential oils, like roller balls. I think these are little sprays and rollers. Yeah, pulse point roller balls. And these are called mindfulness. So this one says breathe deep, mind clear, and real calm. So I think it's really important when you're having a baby or just after that, you've got some nice essential oils to keep you calm. I love essential oils. I love smells and scents. They always like stimulate lots of different feelings in me. So like lavender and like really like calming essential oils, they do actually help me to relax and focus. So I definitely recommend bringing like a little aromatherapy spray, something when you're in labor. Triggering different senses like your smell, they can actually like trigger different feelings in you. So throughout this labor I've been spraying the bedroom with lots of aromatherapy oils and like relaxing and really taking that in. So hopefully I can associate that smell whilst I'm in labour and hospital with being like familiar and calming and soothing. So these ones looked really, really handy. And then I have some shampoos, little mini ones, and conditioners. So when I want to freshen up and have a shower. These ones are by Vader, and this is like my favourite scent and shampoo brand ever. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't smelled this, it's really, really addictive. Lots of essential oils in there, and they're all natural ingredients. I really love this brand, it's amazing. And then I've got a little baby wash for little Koa. This one was actually a freebie I got from the midwife, and this is meant to be like unfragranced and like gentle for the baby. I'm not planning on washing him straight away after he's born. I'm going to wait several days. They do recommend that you don't wash your baby straight away because they've got lots of bacteria and like vernix on their skin, which is really, really good for keeping them moisturized and setting them up for life with all good bacteria. So you don't want to like strip all that bacteria off from when they were born. You want to keep it on them as long as possible. And babies smell delicious. I don't know why anybody would want to wash that lovely, delicious baby smell off. So I'm going to wait a while to wash him. And then I've got a deodorant. I've got a nice natural one here as well. I've been using lots of natural products during this pregnancy, just because you absorb whatever you put on your skin, and I don't want it to go into the baby. Also, if you're planning on breastfeeding and you're spraying lots of like chemicals like around your armpit, that is like going to be going on the baby as well. So it's always important to bear in mind what you're putting on your skin. And some people, they don't wear deo and they go like properly natural and don't, but I always like to have something on, so I find that natural one's a good one. And this is peppermint and lime. It smells actually really, really invigorating and fresh, which is important. I love that's what I love about scents. They can really make you feel certain ways. So this one, like if you had a shower, if you pop that on, you can just feel a little bit fresher. And then I've got just a little natural lip balm there as well, because when you're in labour, your lips can get dry. I hate having dry lips. I always get dry lips all the time as well. I'm really bad at licking my lips. Darren always tries to tell me not to lick my lips, so I need to stop doing that. But also, if you use like gas and air during labour, your lips can get very dry from that. So it's always handy to have that. I haven't actually packed any makeup because I feel like if I'm getting rushed to hospital, I'm probably not going to be wanting to wear makeup at any point, because if I go to hospital, it probably won't be, you know, for a very good reason, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm not doing that. However, if I was going to go and have a hospital birth purposefully, then I probably would pack like more things like makeup and things like that, just in case. Although I've never ever felt like putting makeup on after I've had a baby. But thumbs up to the women who do, because you sometimes see these really polished pictures of women with all their hair and makeup done, and I don't know how they do it, but yeah, that must make them feel a lot more fresher afterwards. And then I've got a hairbrush, because obviously you want to brush your hair. I've got hair extensions in as well, and these might get a bit knotty. Some of you have asked, am I going to have these in when I give birth? And yeah, because I'm just so used to having them in my hair now, it's not a big deal. I've got a phone charger to charge my phone. I feel like that's really, really important. And then here I have one of my favourite books, which I'm reading at the moment. I would say this is like a birthing Bible. This is by Ina May, and it's called Spiritual Midwifery, and it is absolutely amazing. It's honestly life-changing. If you're planning on having a baby, or you know somebody who is having a baby, or you're like training to be a midwife, you should definitely read this book. It's it's so empowering and it's amazing. I'm not going to say any more than that, but it's helped me so much. And I truly believe and give this book all the credit for how my last birth was so positive and quick and just went amazingly. And it's because I brainwashed myself with this book. I'm not actually bringing it to the hospital because I'm like planning on reading it there. It's just in case I go there and I do have time to read, I might. But it's also just like a little visual reminder for me. It makes me feel good, just like how some people may take their religious textbook with them all the time. Not that I'm comparing this to the Bible or anything, but like, you know, when you have something with you that means a lot to you, it's like a little reminder for me. So I'm definitely going to bring that because it is my birthing Bible. On this side, I have more of baby Koa's items, and then my favourite thing of all, food. I have lots of food here. I think I actually pack more food than anything else. So I'll just go through my snacks. So in a hospital, they do provide food, and you can also go and buy food. But I thought, like, if Darren's not able to walk to like the cafe, or they don't have anything nice to eat out of the hospital, because sometimes in the UK, hospital food isn't that amazing. I don't think it's that good. Even though I do pretty much eat anything, I'm just not sure if they're gonna have many vegan options, or if it's gonna be that filling or nutritious. So I've got lots of like high energy snacks in here. Now I know sweets or candy is not nutritious. I've got these just in case when I'm in labour for some quick instant energy. People really recommend like you have like some people even recommend having like fizzy drinks, because you can quickly drink it, because in labour sometimes you don't feel like eating, but having a sugary snack can really give you that bit of energy to like, I don't know, like push the baby out or help you keep going. So I've got these vegan candy kittens. These sweets are amazing. Maybe Darren could pop a few in my mouth if I needed them. Right guys, I've just realised I've accidentally picked up the vegetarian candy kittens. Now most of the range of candy kittens are vegan. I've just realised I've got the vegetarian ones, which I'm really gutted about. So I'm going to take these back to the shop and swap them for the vegan ones. I'm just being really silly when I'm going into the shop at the moment because my brain's not working. But the candy kitten vegan ones, which most of them are really, really delicious. So I think I'm going to go and get the peach fizz ones. They're really nice. Sorry about that guys, I just realised. I've got some little vegetable crisps here. I've tried to go for like healthy tasty snacks. Emily Veg Crisp sweet potato sticks, they look nice. I've got some raw chocolate because when I was in labour with Karma, just before I was about to push her out, Darren gave me a square of chocolate. It was actually the Ritter Sport marzipan, I couldn't find that. And that just one, I think I had like one bite of one square. It like literally transformed how I felt. It gave me loads of energy. So maybe a bit of chocolate during labour might help. Or after the baby, of course. I'm just gonna reward myself with some chocolate. Got some oat bites because that's gonna be like a good energy source. I've got some coconut water, which is full of electrolytes, which is gonna be really good. So for when I'm in labour, it'll hydrate me and hopefully relax my muscles because it's got electrolytes in it. And then post-birth, that'll be really important because like I said, giving birth is a very intense experience for your body. I think I've even read that it's equivalent to like having a heart transplant. Not that you've been ill and had to have an operation, but the intensity of like what your body has gone through and the healing that it needs to go through afterwards. So it's a really big deal. Like you've literally pushed, or for women who've had a C-section, which can be even more harder to recover from, it's a really big deal. So making sure that you've got all the right nutrition and lots of snacks and energy-filled foods afterwards is really, really important. I've got some porridge here. This might be handy to have if they haven't got anything decent for me to eat in the hospital. So I think you can just fill this up with water, hot water. Energy balls here from Deliciously Ella. They're always so handy to have. And what actually happened last time after Karma was born, I obviously didn't need my hospital bag, and then I got Darren to go into my hospital bag, and then we ate up all the energy balls afterwards, which is really funny. So that's probably what we're gonna do. And then I have got a pack of dates because they're high energy. And then I haven't actually swatted up on the info, the scientific facts behind this, but I'm pretty sure that dates are really, really good for strengthening your uterus and like helping your cervix during labour. I need to go and swat up on that and refresh myself on the science behind it. I think it's on like nutrition facts Dr. Gregor says about it. So, and these are really healthy as well and tasty. So I'm going to try and eat loads of dates as much as I can. I've got a hairdryer just in case I want to dry my hair. And then for when I leave the hospital, I've got a comfy pair of maternity jogging bottoms. These you can wear after you've given birth because like after you give birth, most of the time your belly is quite swollen. You can still look really, really pregnant. It's like important to wear some comfy clothes. So I'm not going to be packing my pre-pregnancy jeans or anything in here. It's all about the comfort. And then I've got a really comfy maternity hoodie here, which doubles up as a nursing hoodie as well. So easy access to the boobies for the baby. These are both from Bay, which is an amazing Australian maternity brand. I've got a lot of my clothes from there because I just love the colours and the style, and they fit really, really well, and all the like the materials and stuff are really high quality. I've got some nappies in here for little bro. These are size 1 nappies, and these are Eco by Natty or Natty as well. These are biodegradable and really kind on their skin. They're kind of, I don't think they've got any chemicals in there. And then I've got the matching baby wipes as well. And then for little Kara, I have got him a little swaddle suit. Now people have like recommended to me to swaddle up the baby. That really helps them feel secure because they've been in the womb or like tightly bunched up. So when they're born, like this big new unfamiliar world, they can sometimes feel like they're not that safe anymore. So I found this brand and it's called Love to Dream, and they've like looked into the science behind swaddling, and this is like a really good sort of middle ground because a lot of babies in the womb and out of the womb, they kind of like to sleep with their arms up and their hips kind of opened up a bit. So when you normally swaddle them up like that, it's kind of not the position they want to be in. So this kind of allows them to have that tight, snug feeling, but they've still got a little bit of freedom in their hips and in their arms. So I was really pleased that I found this. So I'm going to try this out on him. And if he likes it, that'll be good. If he doesn't want to be swaddled, because Karma didn't want to be, then we'll just have to think of something else. He's got a little snowsuit here for when we leave the hospital, because it's going to be very cold outside in the UK. All the little stars on it, because his middle name is Star, so Kara Star. And then I also have a couple of baby grows in here for him. Hopefully these will fit. These are all like up to 1 month. So I think these will definitely fit him. Look at this one, super cute. And they smell all fresh. I've washed all these already for him. And then I've got a little baby hat. This is the Baby Dior one Mia bought in like a shopping video. And I think this is really cute. Darren's not that keen on it, but I think this is like a perfect little hat for when they come out of the hospital. It just like, you can just imagine a little newborn baby in that. We've got 2 little long sleeve baby vests. I've packed like double of things just in case he soils his outfits. So I think having 2, maybe I should pack an extra outfit for him, like 3 or 4, I don't know, but I've got 2 in there for now. And then I've got this gorgeous, I really love this colour. It's like a baby blue, bluey greyish colour. It's gorgeous. So I've got this big blanket for him to wrap him up in the car seat, or for whatever reason, if in the hospital he hasn't got like enough blankets or something. They do provide them, but it's just nice to have your own. So this is like made out of organic cotton as well. I've tried to get a lot of organic things for him, just like kind of for his skin. And oh yeah, I've got a little pair of baby socks which Sienna bought for him. These are really cute. I think this is everything that I need to bring to the hospital. Like I keep saying though, we're having a home birth, so I won't probably be using this bag, but it's just like handy to have it just in case. And like I said, if any of you guys can think of anything that I should have packed as well, let us know over on our Instagram. Go into the comments section of our most recent post and just let me know in there. It's @FamilyFizz. And also guys, I have my own personal account as well, where I go into more like detail about like myself. It's like my personal one, more details about how I'm feeling and stuff, as opposed to the whole family, and that's @GeorgianaFizz. Yeah, that is it. I had to think then. If baby Kara is not born beforehand, guys, I'm going to be filming a home birth house tour or room tour for you guys, so you can check out the room or the space where he's going to be born. We love you so much, guys.
Cozy.
I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait for little Kara to be born as well. Oh my goodness, my bubbler tooth. Look at that again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, we love you so much, and we'll see you in our next video.
See you, bye.
Bye.